Hello, I'm the CommanderZander. I remember it till the nostalgia critic doesn't have to. And neither should you. Well, as you recall from my editorial, I talked about Coming to America and whether or not it was the sequel to Trading Places or the prequel to The Lion King. Well, I'll let you decide on that one, but today I figured I'd review the movie itself because it was one of Eddie Murphy's finest hits. That and Trading Places, Daddy Daycare, Shrek, just to name a few good movies he's done. But I figured Coming to America would be a good one to take a look at since I've already done an editorial on it and it's been in my mind for so long that I figured I'd get it out of the way. So with that, we're going to delve into Coming to America. But first, credit for the movie goes to Paramount. Why say this before I begin the review? It's for telling YouTube that this is for fair use because this is not for monetary purposes because they like to take down my videos even though I mentioned this at the beginning. So YouTube, if you're watching this, this is not for monetary purposes. This is strictly for review. Okay? So with that, let's delve into Coming to America. We start the movie with the Paramount logo, and like I mentioned before, they deserve the credit for the movie, and this is not for monetary purposes. This is strictly for a review. At the time, it was a Gulf and Western company. Of course, now they're owned by Viacom. And it transitions into a marriage, much like Indiana Jones. Except it takes you to an African island, and not Utah or South America. And yes, you heard it right. Eddie Murphy produced this movie. Which makes sense since he's starring, and it's pretty much like an SNL movie. In the essence that Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall, the two stars of this movie, played multiple roles and played them all perfectly. Just like SNL. And there's the title of the movie, Coming to America. We get that annoying music, which I am sick and tired of hearing, so let's skip on. Yeah, that lasted for 2 minutes, folks. Then the royal butler comes in, and my golly, does he look a bit tubby. As the... Why do we have an orchestra? Oh goody, a clock with... Well, why is he hitting the door? What's the point? Maestro ready. Is that supposed to be his alarm clock? I guess so. There's Akeem. With everybody hovering around him. Don't you think that's a little perverted that everyone's stalking him while he's sleeping? Well, we know he's not dead because he's clearly breathing as he wakes up. 2, 3 wonderful babes. And I'm betting Eddie Murphy's inner thoughts are... Hey, baby.
Good morning, Your Highness.
Hey, baby.
Good morning, Your Highness.
Hey, baby.
Happy birthday, Your Highness.
Go the fuck away, not baby.
Yes, it is my birthday.
As Akeem recognizes that today is his birthday. But you can see by the expression that he's sick and tired of having people do stuff for him. Because quite frankly, he has an opinionated mind. As the great George Carlin once said, I've got this moron idea I like to have. It's called thinking. I like to form my own opinions. And that's essentially what Akeem is in this movie. As rose petals are, hey, superhero Akeem of the day. Door up and door close.
Aha! It is my 21st birthday. Do you think perhaps just once I might use the bathroom by myself?
Yeah, right.
Music, sir. Wipers!
I mean, come on, what's wrong with... Oh, come on, what's wrong with that? Why is he not amused by that? Come on, I bet Playboy would be amused by that and that. And you can probably see why this was rated R. Although, if we were going to use today's rating for movies, this would probably be PG-13.
The royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
The what? And yet he doesn't seem amused. Again, still not amused. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, you didn't go through the back teeth. That's bad oral hygiene or floral hygiene or whatever. Seriously, oh, you only brush the front? Why not the back? What, you don't want to get infested with his germs? He needs his own gargle? Oh, for crying out loud. I can see why he's upset. One of these boots is not like the others. One of these boots just doesn't belong. Can you tell me which boots are not like the others by the time I finish this song? Well, you can't see them, because Eddie Murphy blocked them. But they were wearing black boots. Yet he picks orange! You would think by default he would pick the ones that weren't brownish, but he picks the black one.
Excited today? Why is that, huh? Today is your 21st birthday, which means you meet your wife-to-be. Well, I'm curious, but how can a man get excited about a woman he's never seen?
That's the big worry. When you're 21 in this side of the neighborhood, you get forced into a marriage. That's kind of ridiculous. At 21, I was graduating from college and, not drinking, but I'm sure most 21-year-olds are probably doing that on their 21st birthday. Eddie Murphy still not amused, ladies and gentlemen. Because, well... Oh, by the way, yeah, there's Mufasa and Sarabi. And no, it's not Mufasa and Sarabi, but those are the actors and actresses that played Mufasa and Sarabi, respectively. Akeem's still not amused.
He certainly is quiet this morning.
That's because he's sick and tired of you slaving over him and he's not able to do step on his own.
Is something troubling you, my son?
You have no fucking mind! God, it's like this kingdom's a whole bunch of robots and Eddie Murphy's the only one that can form his own opinion. It's like he's a color in a blob of gray. That's pretty much what it is.
I'm also a concerned dad.
Sure you're a concerned dad.
Father. Just a moment.
See, he's coming because he's smart.
It looks as if he's coming down here to talk.
Because it's too fucking lazy to just go back and forth with the intercommunications when you can just sit next to each other at the table. On one side. Why must they be on opposite sides? This stupid traditional stuff is a bunch of bullshit in this kingdom. They're a bunch of cuckoo maniacs and I feel bad for Akeem having to put up with this crap. So after Akeem expresses his opinions, we then have Arsenio Hall playing the fabulous Simeon come into the royal picture. Get it?
Very fine line.
Royal picture. As he challenges his brother. This is like, ooh.
So you say you can have a woman who will obey your every command, but you'd rather have a woman who has an opinion? Only dogs.
Use your aggressive feelings, boy. Let the hate flow through you. As Akeem expresses why he doesn't want someone who obeys their command.
Hippopotamus shit. You're the heir to the throne of Zamunda. Your wife need only have a pretty face, a firm backside, and big breasts like cassava melons.
And much like most of this kingdom, okay, he clearly jumped off a trampoline. Good, kill him, strike it down with all your hate and your journey to the dark side will be complete. Screw tradition, as Akeem will say.
No tradition, the times must and always do change, my friend.
That is true. Screw tradition. This is a bunch of fucking robotic crap. And look, they were, it's just that stupid robotic kingdom. And we're at the night of the meeting of the wife-to-be.
I offer my daughter to your son.
Get rid of that helmet. You look ridiculous.
My blessing is granted. Let the courtship commence.
Step aside, please.
And no, I know what you're thinking. That's not Akeem's wife-to-be.
Greetings, great prince. Presenting Miss Amani Aziz.
As Akeem breathes a sigh of relief knowing that that's not her wife-to-be, or his wife-to-be, but this is gonna be his wife-to-be. No, not these distracting dancers who look freaking hot as hell, except I'm, like... Seriously, what with the feather heads? It's too fucking distracting. If you're supposed to be an exotic dancer, you're supposed to see, the exotic parts, not the distracting parts! And by distracting, I mean the feathered heads. You know what I mean. So after that distracting moment, which is still going on... Will someone kill the singing fool? Whatever happened to da 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 da? This thing is ridiculous. That would be his wife to be. Will you kidding, you singing fool? God! And Akeem's not too thrilled. And I don't blame him. Come on. I can see why. She does just about everything he wants her to do. And when he tries to get a conversation, which I absolutely admire him for doing, she says whatever the hell you like. What the hell kind of a wife is that? She was trained to obey him, which is stupid. I don't want a girl to obey me. I want a girl that likes her own unique stuff. We're all unique in our own unique ways, and we shouldn't be trained to obey somebody else and like whatever the hell they like. That's all the gray blob in the world, and that's stupid. Some bright color has to stand up and say, hey, I'm different than the rest of this world. Let me form my own fucking opinions, god damn it. Oh my god, this is bringing back painful memories. Oh, when I read that book, one dog, woof. Two dogs, woof, woof. Ah, I hate reliving my childhood sometimes. Ah, I see that you had a wonderful childhood with guacamole and dogs. I bet Scooby-Doo would like this one. Ruby-dooby-doo! So Akeem decides to get the hell out of here, and quite frankly, I don't blame him. He goes to New York to try and find his wife-to-be. This would be his wife-to-be, ultimately. And look at the guy from Roots! Look at how he's worked out since his slavery days. He's the fine owner of the ripoff of McDonald's. McDowell's.
You know,
What? Again, with the laziness.
it's an opportunity for self-expression.
This woman speaks Akeem.
Attempted to express himself through song. In his own unique way, but the song makes a good point. The children are our future. And that's why it's up to all of us to provide a place where children can express themselves. We need to rebuild Lincoln Park. Now, ushers are passing through the aisles with donation baskets.
God bless that lady. She's like the daughter that Martin Luther King never had.
Happy to get the kind of
Because she's pretty much fighting for Martin Luther King's cause. And I respect her for that. Oh yeah, that's Lionel Richie. No, I'm just kidding. That's not Lionel Richie. He just looks like Lionel Richie.
No, I am not. I don't care how much a man admires.
Akeem gets to her through earrings. Because he's trying to compete with Mr. Pretty Boy and his Soul and Glow product, which his father has made a big effing hit. Go Akeem, go Akeem, go Akeem. Oh, by the way, he works at McDowell's just to try and get to the father. Which is how you want to get to the lovely lady. You want to get to her father. Which is what he's essentially doing by working at McDowell's and being a happy, happy, happy man. Hi, pretty. Oh, yeah, did I mention Samuel L. Jackson's in this movie?
I'm a student.
What school are you going to? Hey, Akeem. Said you have to get
So after having another conversation with his lovely lady. Oh, yeah, that's the product I'm talking about. Soul and Glow. Although that S looks like a G,
Sit
kind of.
down, take a break for a minute.
Further obscenities in the presence of these people. What?
Hey, look, it's Samuel L. Jackson. Give me the goddamn fucking money or I'm gonna send these motherfucking snakes up this motherfucking restaurant. Except he gets motherfucking ass handed to him by motherfucking Akeem.
Rhinoceros
the hell kind of language is that, boy? Do you kiss your mother with that mouth? He just lies there. Well, I impressed her.
Fellas, gotta tell you, I'm real proud of the job.
Hey, the original Kunta Kinte's impressed too, as he talks to Akeem and Simeon about a party in which they're going to be valeting cars. Well, at least Simeon is, out in the freezing cold of New York.
Sunday night open. I'm having a little get together at my house. Patrice.
Eventually, Akeem wins over his lovely lady, and his lovely lady's sister is going out with Simeon. Because Simeon lies to her.
Someone to kiss, someone to miss. When you're away through here, gone each day. To be loved,
Is in love.
Better if we take our time.
Except they eventually figure out the truth. And the truth is that he is a prince. And thus, she's not too thrilled. So Akeem tries to win her back. And as you probably figured out, he does. Thanks to that man finally breaking out a tradition. The king. So we return back to that robotic kingdom that looks nothing like Disney World. Okay, this is a little bit better, but still, it's not da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And it keeps disappointed because it's like, oh, god damn it, I did all that and I'm still going to be marrying my wife to be and not the woman I love. And Simeon's just freaking happy to be home and not doing labor. Because, by golly, he's a lazy asshole. And he's just like most Americans, a lazy asshole. Except there's a surprise underneath that whatchamahoozy on their head. And so as Akeem turns and it's like, oh, there goes my wife to be. Oh my god, it's actually the woman I love! Look who broke the tradition! Yay, Daddy! Mufasa's happy, Sarabi's happy, and Kunta Kinte. How the hell did he get here? Well, in any case, he's happy.
Your Highness,
Oh, not you.
we have not come to that part yet.
Yeah, you can get the hell out of here. You're just an annoying piece of shit. Not you. Or you three. Or you two.
Your Highness.
Will someone shut this asshole up? Seriously, he's like has no part in this whatsoever other than being the stupid idiot. So they get hitched, obviously, and tie the knot, and live a happy life in their most wonderful kingdom. And Simeon might have found a lady. Oh yeah. Hi!
Would you really have given up all of this just for me?
Of course. If you like, we can give it all up now.
She's like, no way, Jose. This is way too... Let's beat the crap out of McDowell's. And oh yeah. Mufasa, Sarabi, and Kunta Kinte all watch in the sunset. And everybody lives happily ever after. And then we get to the ending here where we see all the casting characters. And then, oh, by the way, there's this part.
Stop right there a minute. Man goes into a restaurant. You listening? A man goes into a restaurant. He sits down. He's having a bowl of soup. He says to the waiter, "Waiter, come taste the soup." Waiter says, "Is there something wrong with the soup?" He says, "Taste the soup." He says, "Is there something wrong with the soup? Is the soup too hot?" He says, "Will you taste the soup?" "It's wrong. Is the soup too cold?" "Will you just taste the soup?" "All right, I'll taste the soup. Where's the spoon?" Aha. Aha.
Why did we install this at the end of the movie after we got through all the casting characters?
Money, you bastard.
You stupid Jewish bastard, you attempt of a Jewish bastard, you. Alright, so there we go. That is Coming to America. And I know we managed to forget the scene where, you know, the Dukes got reignited by Eddie Murphy giving him cash, which, that one scene in particular. Now, if you see my editorial, I will mention that scene in detail. I know we didn't get to it in this review. But if you see my editorial, you'll see what I'm talking about. But in any case, that's Coming to America. That is a terrific Eddie Murphy movie, and if you're looking for something Eddie Murphy related that's not like what the Nostalgia Critic's been reviewing nowadays, then definitely check out Coming to America. And all his other good movies as well. I'm the CommanderZander. I remember it's all the Nostalgia Critic doesn't have to, and neither should you!